Good evening, everyone. I'm Bondar JR, Silverwolf, Ron, and we're here to stream some eveonline. So, without further ado, why that's acting up, but let's go ahead and get started. Sorry about the ending soon, or ending instead of starting soon. I usually change that the night before so I don't forget to do it when I start, but special thanks to Jerry Can and Blossom for pointing it out to me. This is Falstaff. Let's get Kragan up here in the background. And honestly, I don't know what we're going to do today. I have already done my air stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 5 along. I think everybody else is 4. Switch to Kragan and see what he's at. Why did I not do that? There you go. He's at 4. So that still means I got 7 days left. So a week. So I'll have to pick those up the next couple days myself. Damage dealt. So they've got a kill mission. Good to know. So don't get me started on time. I was looking for my phone while watching a stream on my phone. Yep, I've actually looked for my glasses while they were on my head. So been known to do that too. So honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Let's see if we have any ore sites. Oh, look at that. There's one in Ocio. I guess I know what we're going to do. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Can't turn it down when it's only 4 jumps away. All right. Let's go ahead and get him started.
Drive active.
All right. I'll switch back over here to Foul. Get him going as well. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. They never actually give me the one right next to it when they do it. I don't know why. That would be so nice. I guess it makes sense. Oh, I'm already in Hulk Smash. Alright, I think we're good. Mining combat missions, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm going to do the Empire border site. And then we'll see where that goes.
Drive active.
So that'll get me some good high-end minerals. I really need to make money. So after that, maybe we'll do some missions. Because I spent 300 million last night on blueprints, which is not my norm. Not my norm. So I got to recoup that. If you have a prospect, I'd recommend trying gas huffing. Yep. Yeah, we were talking last night, so I have some serious PI that's in a wormhole system, and so we were talking about trying to find that to be able to get it all out of there, which would be very nice. And so I think we're going to probably try that. I think I'll wait till after I'm done my monthly air stuff, though. There you go. Yeah, because we'll be scanning a lot of wormholes down when we do that. So I did find out today, actually I was going to wait for Marverick, but I did find out today that there is a corporation that'll find your wormhole for you. Just tell it what you're looking for, pay $400 million, and they'll find it for you. Which would make it real easy. I just don't have the $400 million, so...
Warp drive active.
Don't have the $400 million. Especially since I just spent $300 million on blueprints last night. Ugh. Still can't believe I did that. I should have looked to see if there were any BPCs available before I went and did that. But I guess I'll sell the BPCs, see what I can get. That's a lot of BPCs. But yeah, we could do that too. While we're scanning down wormholes, we're bound to find some with some gas in them. With the fleet, we'd have a little bit more protection. Maybe. Maybe. That item is no longer within my reach. I don't know what item you're talking about. I wasn't doing anything with any item.
Active.
Alright. I suppose I could always sell the ore or sell the minerals that we get from one of these sites. I use them, so I hate to sell them. This doesn't look good.
Warp drive active.
The internet, that's the guy that was here the other day that tried to lure us into fighting him. So he must be headed out there. There is nobody here. Well, ain't that just peachy? So yeah, Jerry Can, Blossom, if you want to join me. I don't know how far Ocio is from you, but you're definitely welcome. Come on now. Seems they're attacking foul. Of course they are. Of course they are. Yeah, there's the internet. Helps if you hit the right button. All right. Let's do this guy. Let's do this guy. Yeah, it looks like he's going to try and taunt us again. So yeah, we'll see what this guy's going to mess around with. Now it looks like he's leaving now. Nope. Yep, there he goes. Maybe not. He's getting closer. Yeah, he bumped me. He bumped Kragan. Why would he do that? Now I'm too far away from the freaking asteroids. What an a-hole. You're welcome. We would love to have you along. Yeah, so he bumped me and knocked me away from the asteroids. What an asshole. He bumped Falstaff now too? Yeah, he did. I'll be freaking damned. What an asshole. The internet. The internet tweeps online. He's gonna hit me again. What an asshole. Oh, see, this is just why? Why do this? No reason to do this. You have to be a pain in the rear end. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm back within range. Perfect timing. What an a-hole. Come up in a second. So, yeah, I guess he got bored with us and he left. Hey, Jackson, what's up? Yeah, some idiot. Kept ramming our ships in, we're in, Empire border. 4 jumps from my home. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Just doing this one. Yeah. Approach me. Yeah, I know. All work tests were stuck and backed up. Had to stay late, clean up the mess. See, that sucks. That sucks. Alright, so let's jettison this. And open. And put this in there. Alright. Oh, you turn that off. Alright, now I'll get Craig in close with the can. There's my goal for mining. Some competing miner. No, it was actually, he was in a mackerel. He's gone now. I guess when it didn't fluster us into firing on him, we figured he'd just leave. But what an a-hole. That pissed me off. Leave one in there. Alright. Yeah, there's nobody else in the system with us. I think Jerry Can's coming. Maybe. I saw him log on all his alts, so I'm not sure if that was why or... And Blossom said she may come, so. But yeah, I'm the only one here. Got it all to myself except for the a-hole, but he's gone now too. And he's still in the system, so maybe he went to bother some other miners. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. He was the one that was there the other night that was messing with us. That he targeted us to try and see if we'd fire on him, and then finally left. Today was a little bit more aggressive with the bumping us. So yeah, unfortunately, when he bumped us with the mackerel, it sent us about 50 kilometers. And then we had to come all the way back, and all our mining stopped. It was kind of a pain. It was kind of a pain. Yep, yeah. It almost worked because I wanted to shoot at him just to get rid of him. So, but that never works. Violence is never the answer. Violence is never the answer. All right, now that we're back situated again, let me pick these up. All right, now we approach back to this guy. You need an alt and 100, yeah, stabber to bump him back. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Interesting to say the least. Did I fly by it? Yeah, it looks like I did. Yeah, never a dull moment in Eve. Never a dull moment in Eve. I never understood the bump physics in this game. Make no sense at all. Yeah. Well, I think his was a mackerel, so yeah. So he was probably heavier, but still. Just because you can. Haters gotta hate. Haters gotta hate. I mean, a frigate bumping a freighter and a gate to keep it from warping, jumping. Yep, yep. Doesn't make sense. Freighter definitely weighs way more. We'll keep these going. What's up, Captain Crabtree? We're out here mining Ocio. I don't know how close that is to you, but we got it all to ourselves. Well, I got it all to myself. I think Jerry Can's on his way. I think Blossom's on her way. But at the moment, I got it all to myself. Yeah, exactly. The frigate should definitely take massive damage if it hits a super heavy freighter. Especially if that freighter's loaded with whatever, you know? But just moving 300 mil worth of moon ore I made today. Well, excellent. That'll be worth a nice penny. That'll be worth a nice penny. That'll be worth a nice penny. Alright, so let's see. Alrighty. Bon, what's your user again? So, Falstaff Finder. Here, I'll type it here. When you send it, I'll add you to my friend list. Actually, Jerrycan, do you want an invite? Or were you logging your alts on for something else? Because I do have you on my friend list. I'll keep an eye out for you, Blossom, when you come in. Looking for somewhere closer. Yep. Well, this one's not. Yeah, this one's in Ocio, so this is in Caldari State. But yeah, you're probably in Amar, so yeah. Not a problem. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so let's take all of this. Let's only take 100 of this, because that's the cheap one. Alright. We'll run him back when we get full. I didn't even see the ads go by. I'll make a run to a station, and then I'll come join you. Yep, no worries. There is nobody else here, just me. So, should take me a little while. A little while to mine this one out. Maybe an hour or so. Yeah, probably a little longer than that. Alright, let Kragan have these, or Falstaff have these ones. I'm gonna let him get a little closer. Well, maybe not. He started attacking me, so. Yeah, they started attacking me, so. There we go. Oh, big light show. Big light show. Big light show. Big light show. So I did manage to reach out to the IGN person today, and they have added me to their bot, to their module list. So as of tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., the IGN thing should work. So I'll give it a try tomorrow. Since I won't stream again. Actually, I probably am going to stream this weekend, but I'm probably going to stream Wormworld. So the main reason, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this story. You probably haven't. Give me a second here to figure out my drone, my hold issues. I'll let this one complete. There we go. All right. Now let's grab this. Let's take this. Let's take that. All right. Save location. And yeah, let's save location. Maybe we'll hit that. But anyway, the main reason. Oh, we're gonna actually. Who do we want here? I was thinking we were in Venoland. Silly me. Silly me.
The asteroid is depleted.
Asteroid is depleted. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Throw that in there. That takes care of that. Who's next? We got a bunch. There's really not that many in this one. I don't know, Blossom. The way we're going, I may be done with it before the time you get here. Where's the next closest one? Skill training completed. Excellent. I love it when skills complete. Stack, stack, stack. Undock. You know, there's a level 4 agent in this station that I'm sure Fowl probably has access to, so... Oh, I didn't name it, that's why. I'm like, why does it just say cargo container? That's why, because I didn't name it. So yeah, maybe we switch over here. Let's see. I'll have to check and see what it's got for building and stuff. That'd be nice. That way it'd be in the same system. How many belts does it have? Yeah, Finland's got a lot of belts. It's close to low sec. I don't know. I don't know. Might be an idea. Yeah. Yeah, I think Venolin's only... I think the last time I dropped something off for you, it was like 20. Alright. Let's approach this guy. Let's remove this one. Remove, yes. We'll add this one. Yeah, they're all too far away. Well, that's all good. We'll clean these up. Make sure Fowl's in good shape so he's not getting overloaded. There we go. There we go. All right. All good. We'll get back in here. Yeah, honestly, Jesse, I thought about moving down there by you, so... But I don't have the status with Amar that I have with Caldari. Caldari Navy is my highest. Oop, wrong one. Fowl has a huge status with Caldari Navy. I really wish it ordered these highest to lowest. I mean, that would make so much sense. .77 with Caldari Navy. Faction-wise, Caldari State's 5.73. That's my highest. But Amar 3.81, so that's not bad. So I could probably get that up. The problem is I don't have a corp in there that I would have level 4 agent. Not that I'm doing a whole lot of level 4 missions, let's be honest. I don't think I have any Amar corps. Certified News 2.69. I don't even know what that is. That's probably an old corp that doesn't exist anymore. Jesse is Kadar, Jerry is Amar, and Jesse is Galanti. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's the way these are too. I think Falstaff is Caldari. Yeah. And I think... Kragan. Switch over to Kragan here. Oh, I got to the container. Oh, that was quick. That was quick. So let's open that container. And let's take it all out. All right. Good deal. And we probably should name this container so we know if it's good or not. You know what? I'm just going to take it out and we'll start with a new one. Because I have no idea how old that is. Probably not that old, but... What's up, Freedom Tower? Thanks for joining the stream. So, just have him eject a new one. We'll have him eject a new one. So I'm on here. Yep, I'm on here as foul. Okay. Trying to figure out who I'm on there as. Unfortunately, when they're out here mining, I can't tell. And then we'll name the new one. Oh, here comes somebody to Stratios. Probably going to see if he can bait us as well. So I doubt he's going to do any mining in a Stratios. The other one actually looked suspect, so it made sense that he would bait us, but this guy not so much. There he goes. Bye-bye. Maybe he's looking for rats. What's up, Serpent Power? No, you're always... Yeah, the old decloaked mining strategy. Yeah, he didn't mind, so... And no problem on the raid. Always try to keep it in the family, so... But yeah, as I was saying, I'll probably stream some this weekend because... So the main reason I started streaming was for charity streams. I was going to do charity streams. There was something, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, called the Hot Potato Event, which is done by a group called Halcyon Frequency. And they stream for Doctors Without Borders, which is a pretty good charity. Do a lot of good work all over the world. And so the main reason I started streaming was to be part of that hot potato event. They have 2 hot potato events a year in November and then I think in March. So I applied for the March one, but I had just, actually May, November and May. And I applied for the March one, but I had just started streaming and didn't have enough experience. So, common rejection for a job. Sorry, you don't have any experience. Well, yeah, I need the job so I can get experience. So the regular event. So that one, the May one is Dwarf Fortress, which is one I played a lot of. But the main event, I think last year they made $100,000 for Doctors Without Borders on the main event. It is RimWorld, which is one of my favorite games, and that is going to happen right around Thanksgiving. So I'm probably going to stream some RimWorld because I know if I apply for it, they're going to say, "Hey, you haven't streamed RimWorld in 6 months," and but I'll do it on the off hours, probably on the weekends, so that I don't affect my Eve streaming. But yeah, that's a really good cause. That was the main reason I started streaming. I was like, you know what, I could make some money for some charities. That's a really good cause. I could do that. So yeah, so that's kind of where that's headed. Alright, let me eject these. Jettison. Yes. And let me actually name it this time. Somebody's coming in. Oh, there he's back in again. Same guy. Oh, he came out in the Mackinac. There you go. 0306. Well, at least he brought the proper equipment. And let's see if Kragan can reach this container. Kragan can reach that container. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. And we actually have it named now, so that'll work. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So yeah, so now it's me and a Mackinac. So maybe he just came out with his Stratios. I don't think so. He's too far away from it, but yeah. And I only have one ore in it right now, so I just use it because this Hulk is so small. I throw it in there, and Kragan throws it in the Mackinac, which has a much bigger hold. So that way I don't have to fly back as much. So now it looks like he's mining. I wonder if I should ask him to fleet. I don't know. He looks kind of sketchy. I'm not giving any bonuses, so I don't think it's worth it. So. Remember of hanging by a threat. Yeah. He seems like he's kind of sketchy. Space sketchy. There you go. Space sketchy. That's what I'm going to say from now on. Space sketchy. Space sketchy. That's awesome. I like that. I'm going to use that. So yeah, I try not to keep anything in the can, so that way if they do steal from it, I can always sick my drones on them. But they won't get much. Probably not worth having 2 sets of drones on you. What's he mining over there? What is that? Yttrium. Yeah, I think that's all that's left, honestly. Yeah, so he's actually working on 3 of them. Greedy SOB. That's all right. That's all right. There's plenty for everyone. But yeah, Blossom, I don't know that you're going to make it. I don't know. There's still a lot of asteroids here. It's all just yttrium left. Well, I'm working on the last yttrium and deuterium. But I don't expect they're going to last much longer. But there's a lot of yttrium. A lot of yttrium. That works. Yeah, I'll probably look and see where the next one is. 15 jumps. Yeah, that's too far. Especially for these mining, for these barges. But we'll see. Once this one despawns, then it may put us another one. There's actually another system right next door. Oshama, excuse me, that is also meets the same requirements. But they never seem to pop up at the same time. So they're only 1 jump apart, so not a problem. Not a problem. Did I clear out that can? Probably not. No, I did not. Don't make it tempting. All right. The asteroid is gone. Not a problem. I figured as much. I figured as much. Actually, let me make sure I'm not targeting his. Nope. Good, good, good. All right, we'll switch back over to foul. Need to get these guys on the same cycle. Yeah, he's tearing up those asteroids. There we go. Well, here comes some rats. I'm gonna have foul take care of them. And we also make on the bounties. All right, take him out already. There you go. Oh, he took him out. Well, that sucks. But no worries, there's plenty to go around. Plenty to go around. Oop. The asteroid is depleted. All right. Let's dock. Oh, you know what? That new one's not there, but that's all right. I'm not going to warp to it anyway. Save location. Why does it still say cargo container? I changed the name of it. It was 0306, I think it was. Yeah. Save. Alright. So he's docked. Let's go ahead and unload him. No, that's the one in the already there. All right. There we go. I have to give Jerry Can credit. He actually puts salvage drones in his so he can salvage them while he's out here, which is pretty cool. Honestly, never thought of that. No, it's not what I want. I was trying to remove it. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What is that thing glowing in the distance? So right now we are in OCO. OISIO. Alright. These guys are too far away, so let's approach. Let's remove this one. And then we'll add this one. The next time we're out there, let's turn on the afterburner so it doesn't take all day. Yes, Jerry Can is not. Jerry Can's being antisocial. Actually, he just didn't want to travel the 20 jumps. 18 jumps. There you go. Yeah, by the time you get here, it'll probably be gone. Oh, gas. Much more profitable. But if you want, you could head to Venolin. That's probably where I'll head next. Let's get Craig and targeting something. Actually, let's make sure I'm not targeting either one of theirs. There we go. Good. Okay. Alright, so let's take these. And let's take these. Stack them up. There we go. Good as new. Good as new. I'll grab my other retriever then. Yep. Yeah, that's Venolin's just going to be normal. Venolin's just going to be normal. What happened to Jackson? Actually, he just got home from work, so he's probably... Hey, Wyo's in there. Wyo, if you're there, say something. I've been missing you. I haven't seen Wyo in forever. So I'm curious how he took them out. Since his mining drones, he shouldn't have enough room for those. Maybe he just has hobgoblins in there, which would be fine for high sec. What are you doing? Why are you spinning around? Alright, that takes care of that. So Kragan lost one. Let's see what's next. Trying to make sure I'm not targeting the same ones as everybody else. Ooh, turn that off. Alright, good. He's tearing through them. That's a second or third one he's popped himself, so. I can't believe these are still going. What's up, Lili? Thanks for the raid. Lili's raids are always entertaining, if nothing else. Did you bring Snide Dog with you? Yep. Bring the hype. Bring the hype. Appreciate the raid. Thanks for the raid. Good to see you guys. Barnowear, good to see you. Cotton Candy, that's a new one. Welcome aboard. Zorafa, welcome aboard. Cotton Candy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And all you raiders, if you want, hit F5 so you refresh. Zorafa, thanks for the follow. So yeah, do F5 so you get the refresh, so that you're actually counted as a viewer and not just a raider. Not that there's anything wrong with raiders, but... Now, why is that guy targeting the same roid as me? That's not very nice. Wrong one. Not very nice at all. Hey, why are you not targeting? Oh. Oh, it's too far away. Well, that makes sense. What about this one? Yeah, that one's not too far away. Quit being a pain. LordKalus. That'll work too. Yep, if you click on the name, that'll also do a refresh. So that will work too. So thanks for that. Snide's not feeling good. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I hope he's feeling better soon. Yeah, that's not good. I hate when I'm not feeling good. And that is rather rude, Cotton Candy, him taking my rock like that. But that's all right. I'm sure there's some good reason, so I switched. So we weren't targeting the same rock. I can do that. I can do that. Minor etiquette. Minor etiquette. So let's throw these in here. Pick them up by Kragan. So I am multi-boxing. We're right now doing an Empire border site. Get some high-end ores. It's only 4 jumps from my home system, so really couldn't turn it down. So, yes, so PI, if you want to know about PI, I've been doing PI for a long, long while. Since PI was popular. It's not really popular anymore. No, I actually live in a high-tech system in Venelin. It's in Caldari space, so I've been there for 21 years. So, well, actually, I probably haven't been there 21 years. That's probably a lie. Sorry about that. I've been there a while. I'm not sure exactly how long it has been. All right. Yeah, that's the same one he's targeting. So let's target this one. All right. Try not to target the same roids that he's targeting. But yeah, they're running out, so. Yep. Playing since 16, since you were 16, so 7 years this month. So yeah, so this character here that you guys are watching, I think you're watching him. Why has he got so much in his mining? Oh, that's why. Yeah, he's 21 years old. He's actually, I think, 4 or 5 months younger than Eve. So Eve has a birthday of, excuse me, May 2003. He was born in September 2003. In fact, his birthday's coming up here in a couple weeks. So we might have to have a big birthday party for Fal. So, knowing my luck, it'll be a day I'm not streaming. So. But that happens, so. You're actually a whole year older than Eve. There you go. So that works. But yeah, I've been doing PI a long time. I usually try not to do it on stream because it's kind of boring. And it's a lot of manual work. But I know there are a lot of people who are trying to get into it now. So if you guys ever want anything, any tips or anything, I am happy to help. So, but yes, I'm multi-boxing. I have 2 accounts. That's about all my rig can handle is 2 accounts. It actually, you'll notice when I switch to the other one, the one you're watching actually slows down drastically. So to think the game has been free to play for 7 years. Yep. Yeah, when it first started way back when, it was not. It was a lot cheaper than it is now, but it was always pay. So started out pay. So a baby in Eve, but growing up quick. Yes, you are, Blossom. Yes, you are. But yeah, it's always kind of interesting to see the different people. So I do everything in Eve, probably except for PvP. I tend to do PvP at times, but only because I have to defend myself. I am not a PvP player. It is probably the weakest thing that I have in my arsenal. But I do have to do PvP from time to time because I get ganked. So. And I have survived a few, so. You're in your first week of Eve? Well, that's awesome, Cotton Candy. Welcome aboard. Yes, Marverick. You're absolutely right. Welcome aboard. It is not as expensive as WoW. Yes, WoW. I don't know how they continue to charge what they charge for WoW. That's kind of outrageous. But yes, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. There, excellent. So you've only been here a week and you're already got a battleship? You're doing way better than most. Yep. I do. I like salvage. I like ratting. I like mining. I don't like mining, but I do mine. Because it's necessary. I build. So I build all kinds of ships. Yeah, we're running out of roids, so I'm going to have to steal yours, buddy. Sorry. Let me see if I got another one here that I can target.
The asteroid is depleted.
Well, there you go. Perfect timing. That's the same one Reagan's targeting, so that's not going to work out well. So let's do this one. So yeah, so this community is very nice. Yeah, we do. There are some nice ones. There are some not so nice. But for the most part, we try. So, but yes, it is an investment. So yes, not everyone is nice, but the large majority are. Yep, even local pirates will be nice to you if you're not. Yep, if you're not a pain in the ass, exactly. And then you have some. Today's your official third week. Wow, you guys are doing way better than me. I mean, it probably took me a year before I accomplished anything. So. We're nice but brutal too. Yep, yep, yep. Some guys will blow you up and pay you for your ship if they blew you up, but not most. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think I've ever had anybody pay me for mine. They blew me up, but. So what's up, Sir Jay? Why not using a Hulk to mine? Haven't played Eve since they invented Hulkagon. They made me quit the game. Yep. Yep, so I am using a Hulk. That's what Falstaff is flying here. The Hulk gives me my best throughput. So I'm only using tier 1 miners though. But I am using a Mackinac on the other one because of the cargo space. So I throw my ore into a can out here and have my partner who I'm multi-boxing. Switch over to him. I have him pick it up because he's got a much larger hold. And it's kind of the perfect combination for me. And then when he gets full, which he just did, I'll let these finish off.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, so he just finished off another one. I'll throw this in here. And then I'll dock him and drop off his stuff and
Drive active.
do it all over again. So on his way back, I'll have him pick up some rat loot. So yeah, exactly. I got a bowhead, avalanche unlocked. I just need to buy them. Yep, yep, yep. If I had met the people I had, I'd be still trying to figure out the game. Met some good people. Yep, that is the key. That is really the key. Is to try and meet the good people that'll help you learn. So, are there still many gankers on their way in high sec? You know, it's weird because I've been back about 6 months, and I ran into a lot of them when I first got back. But I have not really seen that many lately. So I don't know if they've thinned out or they just got tired of messing with me. I don't know. But they usually don't they don't make much off of me. They do get the kill, but they don't make much off of me, so well. So yeah, Sir Jay, Zarafa, if you guys could refresh, that'll make it so you don't show up as raiders anymore and you'll actually show up as actual viewers because that raider timer times out, I think, in 20 minutes. And then it won't give you credit for viewing anymore. I actually don't have any drops going at the moment, but yeah, at least for other reasons you may want to have that. So that's weird. Why is it doing both? I don't know. Let's go to this one.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, it's just so you can spring up bottleneck fast. Watch out, gankers are always high spec. Always stay on the swivel. Yeah, they're big Catalyst fans. So if you see Catalyst flying in, now I fly a Catalyst for my salvage ship. But if you see Catalyst flying in, that's usually a good sign to bolt. So, if you have the chance. That's one of the reasons to not use the mining barges in like wormhole space or anywhere, is because they are not the fastest aligners. So, but yeah, so let's see how close I end up to this guy. Just close enough. So let's clean him out, and then let's approach this guy. And then we'll head towards the can. So, yep, but you got to keep your head on a swivel. Lost 2 ships coming into Jita and Dodixie. Yep. They got me just as I flew into the station. Yeah, that's the big problem, is having them gank you in the trade hubs. That's completely unacceptable in my opinion. But are we actually approaching it? Yeah, it looks like we are. So, in the middle of setting up an anti-piracy group, take on pirates. That's a good idea. That was just within last week. Yeah. Yeah. Knock on wood, I have not got ganked in Jita in a very, very long while. Because that would seriously piss me off. But it's always a possibility every time you fly there, so. Alright, so there's all my rats cleaned up, at least the loot. And Falstaff just lost his asteroid, so let's go find him another one. We're running out. Actually, looks like what's-his-face left. Maybe he had to go unload. He has a Mackinac too. Or maybe he just didn't want the dregs. I don't know. I would really like to return to E, but I want to continue my life as an industrial. But the gankers and all that heavy PvP broke the game for me. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I've been okay. I haven't been ganked. I got ganked on stream 2 or 3 times, but haven't been ganked. Haven't had any of them enter my stream in a very long time. So knock on wood, like I said, because it's now that I've said it, I'll probably have somebody show up today. But yeah, they're really only in it for the kills, which is sad, because they don't make anything off of the let's throw you in there. Let's throw you guys in there. And then let's throw you in there. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Alright. And let's target some roids. So, I'll give you the close ones. Should probably have Foul target the far away ones. He's got a longer range. Alright, so let's see. Let's switch back to Foul. Let's see where he's at. So yeah, let's have him target these guys. Let's stop mining these guys. We'll let these cycle. Yeah, the industrial system, they're pretty good, so.
The asteroid is depleted.
Oh, so we actually killed it, so. Let's do this one. So So yeah, the one Kragan was targeting is gone, so let's do this one. He can't target the other one, so. Of course it's not. Why would it be the one you know. Nice if you knew which one it was. Turn that off. So yeah, so this should finish this one up. But we'll let him work on those. And then what we'll do over here with Foul is we will stop. Unlock that one. Stop this guy and put them both on this guy. But yeah, so let me catch up to the chat. So it's pretty good industrial system. Yep, still make more than I lose from the gankers. Yep, that's good. Maybe it's really is, but I won't reactivate my 3 accounts just to get ganked again. Yeah, I'm industrial system. Don't get ganked. It's always quiet. Understandable. Road to Mars, 5 jumps, and hardly anybody around apart from miners. Local sheriffs. Super idiot. Has a couple mercenary fleets on speed dial. Yep. Yeah, Mars much quieter system than Jita. Yeah, and a lot of people have moved to Amar for that reason. So, my home system, Venolin, is 7 jumps from Jita, and I don't go to Jita very often. So, maybe once every other week, but every time I do, I spend too much money, so I try not to go that often. So, but yeah, so there is something to be said for that. So. But yeah, I was thinking about moving down to Amar, the Doe-Dixie area, but Amar is a nice trade hub because there's barely any bot spamming. Yeah, that's the problem with Jita is the bots. It's just ridiculous. And then the scams that they're pulling through the bots. So we were talking about that the other day, so yeah, wait, what bots? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so they have bots that spam that try and get you to buy their contracts or do Hypernet. Hypernet's a new one that you may not be familiar with. That's a complete scam. So, all right, well, so we'll let Kragan finish this up. I'm gonna pop this because we're not gonna need it. So. Yeah, he's still yellow. So, and plus you can get lost in conversation with somebody. Yeah, I prefer close and quiet while still a hub. Yep. I got my mackerel really cheap off Hypernet. The guy I wanted off of tried to threaten me to give it back. Yeah, he was a sore scammer. Yeah. Yeah, and they're not doing anything against the botting. They're not doing anything against the scanning. They're not doing anything. So, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. So. Alright, so we're down to the last roid. So yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. CCP never does anything about anything. So what they'll do is they'll do a knee-jerk reaction and screw stuff up worse. And that's why in 21 years, my character being 21 years old, I've left several times. But I always come back because it's still a pretty good game. But it's always because of something CCP did. Yeah. Just arrived to the system. We'll wait till you arrive. All right. I am just finishing up. I'm on the last roid. So actually, I'm going to dock here. Caldari Navy. There it is. Dock. We'll go ahead and dock foul. Figure out how we'll split up this ore and get it moved. Actually, I might see, because it's probably easier. Oh no, these only have ore holds, so that wouldn't work. So, but yeah, CCP try. Yeah, I don't know. trying, I think, would be a little more successful. Didn't they be successful at least once out of, every 10? I honestly think some of it they do on purpose just to piss people off. Which is strange because you're making money off of them. Why would you do that? But, not everybody thinks in logical terms. So I'm going to head to bed. My girlfriend is scowling at me. It's like nearly 5 a.m. Wow. All right, Zorafa. So thanks for joining. Glad to have you. And you'll get notified when I stream next. I don't stream again until Sunday. So almost 6 a.m. to you. Wow, you guys are staying up late. Yeah, it's 10:47 for me. So p.m. So yeah, I'm a night streamer. Late night with Silverwolf was one of my hashtags. So, but yeah, so item hanger. Let's put it all in there. We'll see how we do. So, Germany. Yep. Understood. That makes sense. I do get a lot of foreign streamers, or foreign viewers, so because of the time I stream. So UK, yep. Yeah, I get a lot of South America, a lot of Middle East, so yep. So it makes sense. But I work a full-time job, so this is when I stream. My wife actually goes to bed, and she's not a gamer, and so doesn't understand gaming, doesn't understand the thrill of gaming. So this is the time I would normally be playing anyway. So streaming was kind of made sense. So sorry, ads. Oh, hospital, that's good work. Sorry, you probably can't hear me.
The asteroid is depleted.
There we go. So we're done. So let's see. Does it still say OCO? It still says OCO. So let's go dock and see.
Warp drive active.
See if it switches. Okay, that disappeared. 12 jumps. Yep. All right, so we'll head back to Ventolin. Figure out how to get all this ore back to Ventolin. So, oh, sorry, you guys are still under the ads.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, so ads are over. Welcome back. Sorry for that. So we want this one. Why don't we stack these up? That might be a little easier. Let's take this one. All right. And let's trade. So yeah, working in a hospital, that's great. You only got one ad? That's good. Yeah, sometimes I don't know how that works. It doesn't really work as I would expect. So let's take these and throw them in here. And we'll have file accept these, and then we'll put in, stack it up. Let's throw these in here. Let's take the Pellucid, Ephraim. Yep, of course not. This Hulk doesn't have any kind of storage, but I do have a Miasmos, so that's what I'll come back with. So let's set course for Ventolin. And that's where Captain Blossom is. So So my in-game name is Falstaff Finder. That's my main. All right, let's set destination. Wrong one. We'll start heading back. Let's close this, close this, close this, and jump.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, we're watching Craig in here, it looks like. So I thought we were on Falstaff, so sorry about that. Oop, wrong one. So yeah, we're going to head back to my home system. We're going to do some mining there. Captain Blossom is there waiting on us. I was hoping maybe we'd get another one of these, but not so lucky. Too far away. I'm in the process of setting up some jump clones and spare mining barges to be able to jump and take advantage of them, but no worries. So yes, if anybody wants to join us for mining, we're welcome. I don't have any boost. I do have the ability to boost, but I don't have any of the modules for boosting. Back in my day, you boosted just by being in the fleet. So I have all the skills for the boost themselves, but nothing for the actual modules to do the boosting now, since they switched that, which was very unkind of them. So, plus, it also seems to defeat the purpose for me, because I don't quite understand why I would give up one of my miners for a boosting one, but if I had people around, that would make sense. So. But yep, so all right, so we're headed back. I have the boosting in my alt. There you go. Yep. Always tip your boosters. There you go. Always tip your boosters. But yes, I am working on a porpoise and the necessary skills for the boosting modules and compression. So I used to use an Orca and 2 Hulks, then gangsters killed 1 Hulk, then I stopped playing Eve. I hate PvP. Yeah, I hate PvP too. I'm not a PvP. Thanks, Can0666. I appreciate it. But yeah, I hate PvP too. I am not a fan. So, like I said, you have to, in this game, you have to at least be able to do some of it, because you're going to get ganked. But yeah, I'm not a fan. So, sorry, my tracker, my company tracks me for medical insurance. Get a discount on the medical insurance, so they always know where I'm at.
Drive active.
So Blossom, we're coming into Venolin now, so I will be in Venolin in just a second. Yep, just have to prepare for the ganking, so yep. Yeah, just got to be prepared for it. It is unfortunately a necessary part of Eve, so. Hey, thanks for the skins. I appreciate it. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. Three attack cruisers in system. Be careful. Yeah, no worries. Venolin's usually pretty quiet. Usually. That's one of the reasons I chose it as my home port. But like I said, now that I said that, we'll probably get ganked tonight, so.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, Cam, thanks again. I actually hadn't used any of my skins because I was under the impression that if I lost a ship, I lost a skin. So I didn't want to lose them. And then somebody told me just the other night that, oh no, you keep the skin. So I was like, well, heck, I could have been using skins all this time. So yeah. X-Lax smooth move of the week. So. Alright, we'll do. I'm going to drop off this ore I got and then I'll come out to you.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And we'll keep an eye on your back. So 15 jumps out using an orca, so getting there may take a while. Yeah, if you're flying with an orca, man, that's brave. I'm not sure I would do that, but thank you for that. Alright, mining hold. Alright, let me get out there to Captain Blossom so nobody starts shooting at her. That is a long way to fly with an orca. You're better than me. I'm not sure I would do that, so. Oop, fleet. Warp 2.
Warp drive active.
Alright, Blossom, I'm coming into the belt. Don't panic. Hopefully I don't bump you. Hopefully I don't bump you. Yeah, that's a very long way to fly in an Orca Maverick. Actually, my Orca is in Dodixie, so yeah, so my Orca's in Dodixie. They would be Garistas. So yeah, Garistas. So there's Captain Blossom. Let's see. What do I want? There's some rich plague. Maybe I'll go for that. I have fully fitted Orca and Porpoise with max boost. Yeah, I think what I'm going to start doing is I may actually raffle off, or not raffle off, but give away my Orca on stream one day, and I'll probably go with the Porpoises because I think that's a better solution. I always hate flying the Orca. It's too much money. It's too much money. So. They always say fly what you can afford to replace. I can't afford to replace it. So, but it was one of the few things I got from my old 21-year-old corp. So, all right. So let's have him work on the Veldspar. Because I think I got all the other minerals. But Mex and Trit. Those are the ones I always run out of now when I'm building. So I'm building battleships right now, so You're all right. I'll take care of any rats that come in, so you're fine. I don't know what the respawn time is now that you mention it. That's a very good question. Hey, Rovendoug, thanks for the follow. And Uncaged Bride, thanks for the follow. And Coach Burbot, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, with compression, you don't need cargo hold the Orca supplies anymore. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Destroyers and cruisers. Yeah, I was doing cruisers and destroyers, so... A sympathetic pirate, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Keeps taking a while for it to catch up, so sorry about that. But yeah, I still do destroyers and cruisers. I do catalysts, and then I also I do invention as well. So I have a ton of certain data cores, so I do invention with those. So I'm planning on inventing the Hulk from some Coveter, some Coveter BPs that I bought from Marverick, and also inventing the Mackinac from some Retriever BPs I bought from him. So, all right, you're good. You're good, Blossom. And so yeah, but I do a lot of invention for the T2 ships, T2 modules, and then build those ships and modules and sell them. Data cores, yep. Well, if you want Galente, I've got a ton. I'll be happy to sell you. I think I have like 5,000 Galente Starship, which I'll never use. But yeah, the data cores, I actually set up research agents way back when, and then when I took my sabbaticals, the research agents kept running. So I ended up getting tons of data cores from that. So yeah, Sir Jay, if you had any research agents when you quit, they will still be processing. They don't process very fast, but when you're not active, but they do process. So should I check to see what Blossom was targeting? Is he doing Veldspar? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so she's doing the same. Let me not try. Oh, there's some rats. There's some rats. Right on time. So yeah, Garistas. Oh, she must have drones out that are already attacking. Good for her. I didn't see she had any drones out. Yep. There they are. Yep, she's got some. Yep, those are mine. Those are hers. Yep. She knew. Trust but verify. So let's set this one. Set name. F 0405. Alright. I'll have Craig in. He's not close enough. Of course he's not close enough. Why would he be close enough? Even though he's parked right on my doorstep. Seems it always jettisons the can out the opposite side. So. Oh, I ran into Blossom. Hopefully I didn't knock her too far away. That was weird. Why would I run into her? Alright. Alright. Save. Save. We got those all saved off. So yeah, so we'll mine some regular stuff. And I'll take my miasmos and pick up that last of that ore that I have there in OCO. So I actually need to leave a set of ships there in OCO so I can just take a shuttle. Yeah. That never quite works. Because then you got to haul it back, so... But yeah, what else? So I use this is the time I normally stream for the new followers. So I stream 9:30 Central Time. I think I started a little early today. It was about 9 and 9:30 Central Time US to about 12:30 Central Time US, unless I'm not working the next day, and then I usually stream later, or I go later. I still start the same time. Tuesday nights I start about an hour later because I have bowling. I'm in a bowling league, and unfortunately the bowling league never finishes on time, so I don't get home till after 9:30. So I usually stream from 10:30 to 12:30 on Tuesday nights, but I stream Sunday night through Thursday night. Take off Friday and Saturday. So Friday's my date night with my wife. I don't do any gaming Friday night. I can just spend it with her to show her how much I love her, and so. Yeah, exactly, Rovendoug. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's weird. I'm in a team. It's a they're 5-member teams, and I'm in a team. Everybody on the team but me carries a 200 average. So you would think that we would finish earlier than most, but we're always like the last ones to finish. I don't know why. I don't think it's us. I think it's usually whoever we're bowling, But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. So the wife was upset that I actually joined the bowling league this year. So we're actually for the new ones. Yeah, the new ones that just joined. So the wife and I will be retiring towards the end of the year, probably March, April, and moving to the Philippines permanently. My wife's from the Philippines, and so but I will continue streaming once we get moved. And I'm planning to probably do the same. Thank you. I'm planning to do the same time frame. So, because that'll be the hot part of the day. So I figure, because they're about 12, 13 hours difference from us. So that would be about noon there right now. So, which I'm not going to want to be out in the sun since it's 100 degrees every day. So, but yeah. So that's kind of a big thing. But I'm looking forward to that. I think she's looking forward to it more than I am, but yeah. I don't know, maybe not, because I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. I'm not really so much looking forward to be the retired. I'm just looking forward to not working anymore. So I don't count streaming as working. So end game, retire and keep teching. Yep. With this fam of 8, we'll see. Yeah. So my kids are grown. I have a 31-year-old daughter and a 26-year-old son. He just turned 26 a week or so ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's first week of September. He turned 26 the last week of August. So, and then my daughter decided that high school wasn't hard enough. So she gave birth to my granddaughter her very first day of senior year, which is, I think, where a lot of the silver comes from. So, but yeah, so, but that was kind of our plan. We couldn't retire until we had grandchildren. So my granddaughter has actually just turned 14. Her birthday's in August as well. And so, but yeah, it's funny. So the way things work out. But yeah, my wife is from the Philippines. She's my second wife. My kids are from my first wife. And her and I have been married 17 years. She's been here in America 17 years. I brought her over as a fiance. And the plan was that she'd come over here for somewhere around 20 years. And then we would retire and go and live over there for, hopefully I'll survive another 20 years. So but yeah. So we when her dad died when she was really young, but her mom was still alive until about 6-7 years ago. And so while her mom was alive, we went home every 2 years, roughly every 2 to 3 years. That was part of my promise. So we went home every 2 to 3 years so she could see her mom, and she's got a lot of siblings. She's got 8 brothers and sisters. I've got 8 brothers and sisters. So, but yeah, so it's so she would we went home and saw them, but we haven't been home now since her mom passed. So we're kind of anxious to head back. And I love the Philippines, other than the heat. I'm a winter guy, so I'm not a big heat fan, but I do love the Philippines. It is a beautiful country. And so, but we're building a house over there. We have land already purchased. We got an architect working on our house design, and we're planning to build a house over there. We won't build until we actually get there. So that's it. So I take it your kids are staying in the States. Yes, my kids are staying in the States, though they probably will visit us. So our house has a whole guest wing, and so you guys are all welcome to visit. So we'll have room for everybody. So we'll have a guest wing. So yeah, so hopefully they'll come over and visit. And I'm not planning on returning to the United States, but never say never. So because you never know what'll happen. So I may have to. I'm only 56, so I am technically not old enough to retire. But we are going to retire. I'm going to live off of my my 401k for until the Social Security kicks in, and so using the rule of 55 so we don't get penalized, and we'll probably be living under the minimum income threshold, so we won't pay any tax, we won't pay any penalties. So we're pretty excited about that. And then once Social Security kicks in, I'll be very rich by Filipino standards. So, but that may be one of the glitches, is I may have to come home to get the Social Security set up, as they say there's some issues with getting it set up over in the Philippines. So yeah, so that's one of those unknowns. So there's a lot of unknowns. But we're looking forward to the challenge. So we're pretty excited about the house, and now that it's actually getting designed, trying to pay everything we can while we're still here and still working, because that's the thing. Once I stop working, then options are somewhat limited. So the guest suite is pretty great. Yep. Yeah, we're actually we're pretty excited. So So she, like I said, she has 8 brothers and sisters. I have 8 brothers and sisters. I doubt very seriously. I may have 1, maybe 2 brothers that'll come visit. Probably won't have any of the others visit. We're close, but we're not that close, you know. I'm the only one that actually moved. All my family is on the East Coast, which is where I grew up. I grew up outside of Philadelphia. And I moved out here to Kansas City. That's where I'm at now, Kansas City for you new ones, which is why it's Central Time, U.S. And I moved out here to Kansas City almost 30 years ago. So I think my daughter was 2 or 3 when we moved out here. So she's 31 now. So yeah, but yeah, it's love Kansas City, but I am the only one. I had a brother that lived in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio for a while, but because his company moved him there, and then his company moved him back to Virginia, so they're all in Virginia. But yeah, I've got family in Pennsylvania, Virginia, Florida, and so, but yeah, all East Coast. So none of the rest of them made the trek away from the East Coast. So my parents, yep, very nice. I'm in Texas Panhandle. Yep, there you go. My parents have already passed, so God rest their souls. My father's been gone, yeah, I don't know, it's got to be close to 10 years now. My mom's probably 4 or 5 years, so yeah. So that's another one I don't have to worry about. My parents, that's all been taken care of. So yeah, so it's kind of, it's kind of worked out. I work for a mid-level bank here in the Midwest, here in Kansas City. So I've been with them almost going on 25 years. So I won't make 25 years. Oh, ads. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. All right. Let's dock. Unload this stuff. Denver, Colorado. That's awesome. I actually have a coworker who moved to the Denver region, and so it's finally starting to cool off. Yeah. And then once it starts to cool off, it heads cold really quick. So yeah, you guys will have snow here probably in another couple weeks. So that's the one thing I'm concerned about, to be honest, when it comes to Philippines. I'm not worried about the economy. I'm not worried about the political situation. I'm not worried about any of that kind of stuff. The only thing I'm worried about is never seeing snow again. It's like, yeah, Halloween. Yep, that makes sense. But yeah, never seeing snow again is kind of... I grew up, as I said, I grew up in Pennsylvania, so snow is kind of our natural disaster. So never seeing snow again just seems anticlimactic. So, but my wife, on the other hand, she's been here 17 years. Never been warm. Never been warm. Which frustrates her to no end. So she's like, hey, let's warp to this guy. In fact, now we just had, I think this morning it was in the 60s, which is really nice, especially for August, September. September's not unusual, but August we had some 60 days in the morning. It got up into the 90s, but we had some 60 days in the morning, and they were really nice. But yeah, anything, honestly, anything below 75, she's freezing to death. So, what's up, Despair? Yeah. And honestly, that's what I'm afraid of. So we watch a lot of expats online that have, you know, gone and retired and are over there, and they say the big thing for them is Christmas, because for us Christmas is always, you know, like there's snow, or at least it's cold. They said when it's not cold, it really doesn't seem like Christmas, and so they said, yeah, it's kind of been it's weird. They said sometimes they get depressed around Christmas, and so. But what's up, CyberGig? Yeah, Despair, we're doing good. We're actually just doing some high sec mining, so nothing major tonight. We actually hit a Empire border site, cleaned it out, pretty much all by ourselves, and then we're just doing some high sec mining now. So just to pass the time. It's my last stream for the week, so. Well, I say that. I was telling these guys earlier, I'm probably going to stream this weekend, but I'm probably going to do RimWorld. So you're back in the wormhole again. There you go. So yeah, speaking of that, Marverick, I was checking into our wormhole thing. And it turns out, I know if you knew this, there's a corp that will actually, for 400 million, they will give you a path to your wormhole system, which I didn't know. I don't have the 400 million at the moment, but yeah. So I'll have to look it up for you. I've got it somewhere. I jotted it down. But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. So that might be easier than us trying to scan it down ourselves. I guess they're a scanning corp, and so all they do is scan, and so they kind of share their stuff and they find that and make it off. But yeah, 400 million is not bad at all. And so, yeah, they actually have an in-game channel. I'll have to look it up. I have it on my alt. And so, yeah, they have an in-game channel that they use, and oh, there's nothing there. Oh, Falstaff, he ran out. That's right. Rich Plague. There's another Rich Plague. Let's do that one. Alright, so let's throw this in here. So keep our eyes open so Blossom doesn't get ganked. Alright, so let's see if she's still targeting anything, because turn that off. Alright, so where's Blossom? So that's Falstaff. Where's Blossom? Come on. There she is. Yep, so she's only targeting one. So let's not target that one. Alright, which one is that? Is that this one? That's that one. So let's not target that one. So there we go. Let's not target that one, because that's what she's targeting. So let's find something else. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Massive scordite. Massive scordite. Yeah, that's fine. That way we'll save that one for her until she gets back. I don't want her miners to stop, so. What's up, Drachenhort? How are you? It's not my corp that I'm in, so I have alt corp corps. I work with other people on buy their, and then corps I'm just in because I like what I do. There you go. You got to enjoy what you're doing in Eve, otherwise it becomes like a job. So doing good. Early morning. Well, good to see you. So heading to bed. Have a work tomorrow. Okay, Despair. Take care. And yeah, so I'll probably be doing like RimWorld or something on Saturday, because I need to qualify for the charity event here in Thanksgiving. So yeah, so if you enjoy RimWorld, kind of strategy colony builders. That's kind of what I'll be doing on those. I don't want to take away any of my normal days from Eve, so I'll do those on alt days. So, but have a good sleep. Is he okay? So he's targeting that. That makes sense. Okay, he's good. Go back over here to fall. Let's make sure he's okay. Yep, he's doing all right. All right. But yeah, so. But yeah, we actually discovered last night that Kraken still has a bunch of PI set up on a wormhole. On five wormhole planets, and I got a ton of crap there, which would be worth a lot of money. And so we were thinking, hey, you know, we could find this site, or we could find this wormhole system. It's not that bad. So the other thing I did, Marverick, is they said to check it on the kill boards to see if it's active, and I did check it on the kill boards, and it showed there have been quite a few kills in my system, my wormhole system. But they're really not that regular. So by that, I think one of the sites I looked at said it could graph out what the activity is of the corpse that lived there. So you can actually make sure you arrive at a time when they're not super active and get your stuff out. And so I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool, you know. So, but yeah, there was also a website that told you each of the wormhole systems, what kind of links they had. So mine has a dedicated high sec link, and then a dedicated, it's a C2 wormhole. It has a dedicated C3 wormhole link, and then it has another random one that just hits anywhere. So yeah, so that was kind of interesting. I found a lot of information about that, and which I think I remember from way back, is that we remembered, because we always had to scan down the links. And so it was always a challenge, but I do remember those. So, eisberg, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I thought you were already following me. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Uh-oh. So it looks like the one she was doing disappeared. Look at that. Yep. So hopefully she comes back from her shower in a bit, because she's not mining anything. Poor kid. Not too bad. So we hit a Empire border site. We cleaned it out pretty much all by ourselves. We had one other miner in there. And now we're working on high sec mining, so trying to get all the resources I need to build 7 or 8 battleships is what I'm planning. So that's my plan. There's another massive scordite. I'll head out for the fridge. Any wish? Yeah, actually, no. I don't know. The shipping cost might be too high. But thanks for the offer. I do not plan for BBs anymore. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. So... But yeah, we had a bunch of followers that came over from. Lili had a lot of new people on her stream, and she rated us, and so I was kind of explaining to them the whole Silverwolf saga. So how are we targeting the same one? Don't make any sense. Oh, so she's actually back. Way to go, Blossom. I see you're back. course, I'm targeting the same one you're doing again. Sorry about that. Let's try this one. Of course not. Yep, that's it. All right. But yeah, it's been, like I said, I originally started streaming because I wanted to do the charity streams. Like I said, that hot potato one is Halcyon Frequency. They make a lot of money for Doctors Without Borders, which is an awesome charity. And so I'm a big one for that one. I'm a big one for the Wounded Warrior Project. So those are the ones I planned on working for. So, which chat isn't working for me. Well, that sucks. Yeah, Blossom says she can't work the Twitch chat, so. But yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, so that was the main reason. So yeah, so they do 2 events a year, Halcyon Frequency, the hot potato events. The April May is Dwarf Fortress, and November, early December is RimWorld. So both of which are games I really enjoy. So yeah, so I'm going to try and get in the RimWorld one. I did not get approved for the Dwarf Fortress one in May because I had only been streaming since March. And they said that I wasn't a active enough streamer. I didn't have enough time under my belt, which I understood. I was actually I think I was streaming 6-7 days a week trying to get, because they required at least 20 hours for the month. But they wanted 3 months of streaming at 20 hours, so. And I didn't have that, so, but, yep. But yeah, so that was one of the main that was the main reason I started streaming. So I play games at this time every night anyway. This is the time my wife goes to bed, and I play games, and that helps me wind down. I have a real cerebral job working for the banking system here in the Midwest, and so yeah, so I need to wind down, and so yeah, so this has always helped me do that. But it's funny because there it is. I'll do this one. But yeah, it's funny because my wife, she's not a gamer, does not believe in gaming, does not understand gaming, does not want anything to do with gaming, so thinks it's a waste of time. So yeah, reasonable when one pays. Why not hit the stream button? Yep, and that was kind of what I thought. So I had a coworker that's been telling me for 20 years. She actually just retired, but she said, you'd make a great, night talk show host. And I thought, well, I don't know. And so, but I do like hearing myself talk, it seems. So streaming seemed to be, a logical course. And everybody tells me that my melodious voice helps put him to sleep. So late night streaming makes perfect sense, right? So, so that way I can do community service and still handle it. But yeah, I actually really enjoy it. I actually really enjoy it. So really enjoy the community, really enjoy it. So keep trying to improve my stream. That's what I usually do on Fridays and Saturdays, is I try to work on my stream to add things to it. So I'm working on my Discord channel. My Discord channel needs some drastic work, and so that's probably my next project, is to get the Discord channel so it's at least, at least reasonable. So, but yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so the hot potato event's coming up in November. They just posted, I think, yesterday that the application was out there, so I was going to put the application in, but I haven't streamed RimWorld since I started streaming like 6 months ago. So I probably need to stream some RimWorld so they'll consider me. So even though they say that's not required, they got to narrow it down somehow, right? So yeah, so I'm planning on probably over the weekend, probably streaming RimWorld, probably maybe Friday or probably not Friday, because Friday's my date night, but probably Saturday during the day and Sunday probably during the day. I'll try to stream, maybe for a couple hours each, just to get some streams in for RimWorld. So yeah, you guys will probably get emails about those. So feel free to join if you're around. If not, don't worry about it. It's all good. But yeah, you have some DNA for the stage. Yeah, I funny you say that, because I was a stand-up comedian. That was one of the first jobs I did, and it was kind of weird. So, Captain Crabtree, get a good night's sleep. I appreciate you being here. Thanks again. Wormholes is the salt in the soup of Eve. Yeah, there you go. So, but yeah, it's funny because I do seem to enjoy hearing myself talk. So there is that. So. 4, 6, 3, 4. All right. How old is that? 405, 438. Oh, that's still a young can. But we're almost full over here on Kragan, so we'll have to fly him back in a sec. So. But wow, stand-up comedy, did not expect that. Now you say it seems logical. Yeah, it was weird. So my very first gig was in college. And you guys will get a kick out of this. So they asked me to MC a talent show because of my personality, and I was just kind of always in and around it, and so I got up there on stage and had to introduce the first act and just froze, just couldn't talk, couldn't do anything, just froze, couldn't remember any jokes. It was horrible, and the only thing that came to mind was a really bad joke about the dean of students, which I didn't think would get me anywhere, since it was college and it was in the campus commons, and so yeah, so I told a joke that has stuck with me, forever. It's the frog joke, and it's the only joke that came to mind, other than the dean of students joke, and yeah. Yeah, so the frog joke. So there's this frog. He goes into a bank, and he hops up to the loan officer's desk, and the loan officer desk says has her name tag on it. It says Patty Black. So the frog says to her, he says, Miss Black, I need a loan. And so she says, well, Mr. Frog, in order to get a loan, you need to have some form of collateral. So the frog says, I don't know what collateral is. And she says, well, it's something you give us that we hold to make sure you pay back the loan. And she says, okay. He says, I don't really have anything, but all I have is this. And he kind of reaches in his pocket and he pulls out this thing and he gives it to her. And she says, well, Mr. Frog, I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to talk to my manager. So she goes back to her manager and she says, there's this really nice frog out here. He wants a loan, but this is all he has is collateral. And the manager says, it's a knick-knack, Patty Black. Give the frog a loan. Yeah, only joke I could think of. Definitely same response, right? No laughter. It was just a horrible, horrible situation. So yeah, so it was funny now, years and years later. Let's say that was 30 years ago, because it was a little more than 30 years ago, but I don't want to date myself too much. But yeah, it was. So Blossom said she liked that joke. No, I'm not 30. But thank you for that. It was a frog asking for a loan. Yep, it was a frog asking for a loan. So yeah, here in America, there's a nursery rhyme. It's a, I don't even remember the original nursery rhyme now that I tell the joke. Yeah, I don't even remember the nursery rhyme now. I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, there's a nursery rhyme that it's this old man came rolling home. Yeah, this old man came rolling. I think it's called This Old Man. This old man, he did 3 knick-knack on his knee with a knick-knack. Paddywhack, give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. So, yeah. So it's based on a, yeah, it's based on a nursery rhyme. So, you know, from an American perspective, you think, and especially 30 years ago, nobody knows nursery rhymes anymore. But 30 years ago, let's say 30 years ago, right? Probably closer to 40, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know why it blocked that comment. EIS. That was kind of weird, but yeah. Knick knack paddywhack. Yep. Knick knack paddywhack. Give the dog a bone. So yeah, but knick knack thing because German punk rock song. Yeah, it still doesn't like that for some reason. It thinks you're saying something derogatory, so. But it's weird. I've already accepted it, so I don't know why it's blocking it, so. But yeah, it was definitely one of the worst moments, because I got 0 laughs. Everybody just stared at me. Very, very self-conscious after that, so. But it was kind of a, it was a learning experience, to say the least. Oh, my hold's full. I didn't even know my hold was full. Well, that's good. Let's go fly back. Too busy talking, not paying attention. So, yeah, was a nursery rhyme before the song. Yep. Nursery rhyme before the song. So yeah, so. But yeah, so needless to say, stand-up comedy didn't quite work out. But, which was funny. It's a band with just 2 guys, and one song they sing, more than 2 on the band just makes the practicing last longer. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, definite stage fright. So yeah, it was pretty funny. It's pretty funny now. Wasn't funny at the time. I was devastated. And everybody was kind of like, you know, Ron never has trouble talking. Why does he all of a sudden have trouble talking? What's wrong? So I remember hearing that joke, except it ended with something like, it's a knick-knack, Patty Black, give the frog a loan. This old man's a rolling stone. That might, yeah, so that might be. So I probably didn't even tell the joke right. There you go. So yeah, you're probably right. So I probably didn't even tell the joke right? Maybe that's why they didn't laugh, because they knew the joke and I wasn't telling it right. But yeah, it was like, but yeah, that was an experience. That was definitely an experience. It got better after that from the stand-up comedy perspective, but never really a whole lot better. That's a hard living. So, unless you're really good. Unless you're like a Jerry Seinfeld or, you know. Or Eddie Murphy or, you know. But yeah. So yeah, I was kind of glad I didn't do that. That's a lot of traveling too, so. It's amazing when you look back through your life and look at all the choices that happened and where you ended up because of stuff. It's kind of interesting. So, I mean, a lot of people might not even get it, especially this generation. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so back then it was something that they would have recognized, or they should have recognized. But you're right. Nowadays, it's like, you know, no chance. Actually, let me make sure she's not targeting those. Where's she at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Yep, so that's one of them. So let's unlock that one. No, that's the one, you doofus. I swear to God. Some days it really just doesn't pay to get out of bed. I'll unlock this one. So that's the 12. So let's go ahead and hit that. And then let's do this 14. All right. There we go. All right, let's open the cargo before we drift too far away. Make sure. But yeah, you're absolutely right. A lot now with this generation, nobody knows nursery rhymes. Nobody. It's like. So yeah, so they just kind of have to adopt your content to what's being talked about today. Yep, could be political or not. Yep. And that's kind of where like not Eddie Murphy, where like Seinfeld was a good one that way. Because he was always kind of adapted to whatever was going on, and so get these kind of lined back up again. Taking forever to get out there. There it goes. I was going to say, come on. Kramer. Yeah, that was a good one. Seinfeld. I still watch Seinfeld to this day. I mean, the guy, he's got to be made of money because he is getting royalties from that still. And so, yep. Yeah, Big Bang's also a really good one. So, save. Actually, cancel. Let's remove this one. And let's add this one. So the next time we come back, we'll hit that. So at least get the loot out of it. Alright, so let's go back here to Kragan. I think we got a bunch of stuff in here. Yep, let's see. Alright, yeah, he's almost half full for crying out loud. He just got here. Skill training's about to complete, so Big Bang. Yep, Big Bang was nice. Sorry, you guys got the ads. Skill training is complete. Man, those Scordite ones are not lasting long at all. So, all right, let's do this one. Yeah, so Big Bang was a good one. So when they tell why the elevator's broken, yeah, that's a good. All of them are good. I mean, all the Big Bangs, I love those. I still watch those too. Those are more recent. But yeah, but the Seinfelds I watched, and then my other favorite show of all time is Friends. And that's another one where they're all made of money because that's still in syndication. So they're getting royalties every time those play. That's a shame about the guy who played Chandler. Why can't I think of his name now? But yeah. There you go. She's back. Yeah, life is too short to not be nerdy. Yep. See, that's weird. I can't believe that Matthew Perry. Yep. Yeah, that's a crying shame because now that they're actually getting to the bottom of it, I mean, people just taking advantage of his addiction. That's crazy. So, Al Bundy. Yeah, Al Bundy's a good one. Yeah, My favorite. What's the original title? Yeah, it's called Married with Children. So, yep. Yep. Married with Children. So, that was another good one. Though definitely not politically correct. Kind of like, you guys are probably too young for this one, but All in the Family was another one that was definitely not politically correct. I don't think you can even play that one now, so. But yeah, I think that's one reason why my generation is not as sensitive as the other ones. Yeah, a horrible loving family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why my generation is not as sensitive as the current generation is, because we had shows like All in the Family where you couldn't be sensitive, you know. But yeah, yeah, I still think about that one, and it's funny because the same guy, Archie, was it Archie Bunker? I think it is Archie Bunker. He played in the Heat of the Night, and completely different character, which was kind of ironic because it was just like, wow, that's kind of. All right, there's regular Scordite. I guess that's what we're gonna go with. Man, these Scordite ones are not lasting long at all, so. We might mine this whole thing out. So yeah, Archie Bunker. Yeah, this was just thinking All in the Family. Yeah, Archie Bunker. But yeah, he played in the Heat of the Night, where he was completely different. He was actually married to a black lady in the Heat of the Night. They were in, I think, Louisiana, and completely different character. And it was really hard. Back in the day, and I still have the problem. But when I see somebody, I actually get pulled in by the character, and so I don't think of him as an actor. I think of it as the character, and so it's funny because when I saw him that way, I'm just like, well, this isn't right, because that's Archie Bunker. I mean, he couldn't. I mean, you know, and I mean, docking up the compress. There you go. Not really knocking the player base here, and people could judge me for saying it, but Eve players can be socially awkward in general. Yeah, well, I think that's that nerdy type, you know, kind of the Big Bang thing you guys were talking about earlier. Is it's, you know, the gamers, you know. You know, the MMOs as a whole are kind of really keyed to the whole socially awkward, sit by your computer all the time gaming types, you know. You don't want to have a life in real life. You'll have a life in your game, you know, kind of like the WoW ones, you know. They didn't have, actually they did have Eve during Big Bang, but they were a WoW one, so. But yeah, it was kind of funny because, you know, the Comic-Con, I've never been to a Comic-Con, but yeah, that's one of those where it's kind of like the Comic-Con thing was. I've never been to a Comic-Con because they're just too expensive, and they're always, I'm in Kansas City, so they're always on either one of the coasts, so, which not only would the cost of the ticket kill me, but the airfare would kill me, so. But yeah, it's kind of funny because that kind of, you know, they were professors, so, or researchers, so they made a ton of money and didn't have anything to spend it on, so, except for games. And so yeah. But that's kind of that nerdy, you know, thing. So I go to Comic-Con regulars, I'm right beside it. Yeah, so that's the thing. If I lived close, I'd be there, you know. So, nah, some MMOs you can have more of a social structure, but Eve sometimes tells a joke. A big war could happen. Yeah. Specifically an Eve thing. Yep, that's true. Yep. Yeah, I guess that's true. Like when you do like the Sim Cities and the Sim stuff. What was there was another one that was really social. But yeah, in those cases, you're right. That was more of a way for people to connect than it was for really for the gamers. So, you know, the more I think about it, I kind of dislike WoW because I enjoyed Warcraft as RTS, and until WoW crashes, there will be no more WoW RTS. You're absolutely right. I loved it. It was actually a really good game. And then, like you said, once they made the online version and realized how much money they can make, they were like, "Well, we're not gonna worry about selling this game to everybody. We're just worried about distribution and all this other stuff. No, we can just put these servers up and people will pay us, and they're raking it in." So, Yeah, which is kind of, like you said, that's frustrating. So, because they're just taking advantage of the population. But I guess that's the, what, supply and demand. That's the economic structure. So, really can't fault them for playing inside of it.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright, so there's I think that's that the last of my plague. Now there's a regular plague here. We'll go ahead and pick it off. Come on, fire. I don't know why I have to sometimes hit my miners twice. Welcome back, Blossom. At least they didn't MMO iffy StarCraft. Yeah, exactly. So, make love, not StarCraft. Not Warcraft. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Make love, not Warcraft. I had heard that one. I wasn't a big South Park fan. I don't know why. It's kind of weird because, you know, like we were talking about it kind of fits in with the genre of all the other ones, but so it seems like it would have been something that I would have kind of been fond of, but no, at least they didn't MMO if he's, yeah, StarCraft. Yeah, that would have been horrible. StarCraft is still, those are awesome. I still play those from time to time. The other one that I just played recently were the early Fallouts, you know, when it actually was before it became an MMO as well, and so because now with the Fallout 76, they realized the same thing as WoW. It's like, hey, we can cut all this distribution and all this other stuff and designing a new game all the time. We'll just do this and people will keep paying us forever. The lazy way. The lazy game development way, you know? So, but, you know, you really can't fault them. I mean, you can make money that way, why not? So, moving over to the giant Despars. Okay. Yeah, there's some big ones over there. Though, ironically, they don't last as long as you would think for something that big. I've actually probably got about another half an hour. And then I'll be heading out. I still have to work tomorrow. So, I'm actually on call this week and next week. So, but then after my on-call weeks are over, I'm actually taking off a couple days each week to try and get rid of my vacation. I got way too much vacation after 24 years. Always need to make sure I use it because they won't let us carry it over, which is really crappy. But I guess I can understand that too from a business perspective. They don't want somebody like me who's about to retire. To come in and have a whole bunch of vacations saved up and screw them. Alright, let's take this back. And we'll hit that plunderer on the way back. I have to work tomorrow too. Yep. Yeah, work always gets in the way of my gaming. So, alright, well, me and my herd are going to lurk. I'm glad I got raid trained here. It was a pleasure coming back to my PC this evening to find myself here. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, yes, you're always welcome. I will be, like I said, I'll be streaming over the weekend, but I'll be streaming something different. But I'll be back Sunday night. I'll be back on Eve. So feel free to join us again. So, but, and I've been told my voice will lure you to sleep. So good luck with that. I hope it works. Had a couple people say the best sleep they got was while they were watching my stream. So I'm taking that as a compliment, whether they meant it that way or not. So yeah, sleep well. And thanks for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's hit this plunderer on the way back. Let's get back over here to Fowl, see how he's doing. Yeah, so Kragan's coming back in. I'll have him catch this last pirate that I've got out there. Perfect. Not that there's really anything worth it in there, but... And then we'll head back to the can. Let's see what we got. Whoop. No. Bounced off that asteroid. Actually, yeah, you guys aren't seeing that. So I'll switch over here to Kragan so you can see I'm bouncing off asteroids. Trying to find my can. There's Blossom. There it is. So yeah, way out there. I guess I could do the pyro. Well, we're working on the scordite. Let's keep working on the scordite. We'll do the pyro. It'll take him a while to get there. That rat was far away. That rat was far away, so we'll switch back here to Falstaff. 405, 504, so can's an hour old, so we should be good. Alright, he's approaching. He should be close enough maybe to start mining now. Nope, not even. Don't hit Blossom. Where are you flying? Okay. If I had known, I would have parked my miners there. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we never really know what we're going to do, to be honest. Coast in here. I've been thinking about switching systems, but my status is so high with Caldari Navy that I hate to start over with another one. Alright, boom. So that might not be such a bad thing, so... There's actually benefits for starting over with others. Yep, that's kind of what I was just thinking, is that probably wouldn't be such a bad thing, so... LP stores being one of them, yeah. Well, and the weird part is, I've got a ton of points with Caldari Navy, and I never spend them. I've actually thought about donating them. Because, yeah, I never spend them. I'm always in that middle range where I have enough points to, you know, buy ammo and stuff, but not enough to buy a blueprint, you know? So that's always frustrating. I never know if I would be awake anyway. Yep. But you can buy stuff and sell it or donate it. Well, they said, so I think with your corp, you can donate LP to your corp. But I can't remember. Yeah, they told me I couldn't do it because I hadn't been a member of the corp for more than I think 2 weeks or something. But can always buy implants and sell those for ish. Yeah, that's a good one too. So, and honestly, I've got a lot of jump clones that don't have implants. So, but that's also on purpose in some cases. So, if I'm going through wormholes or something like that, I usually go with one that doesn't have implants so that I don't lose anything. But yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking about because Jared he's up in a Mars base. It might not be a bad idea to switch it up. So do not donate Concord LP to a corp. A corp cannot exchange it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have. I probably do have Concord LP now that you mention it, but yeah, this is Falstaff. He's got the most, but nope, doesn't look like I have Concord LP. So, but yeah, Caldari Navy 66,000. So, which I don't think is enough for a BP or a Navy issue, Drake or anything, but I could buy a ton of ammo, which, I probably should be doing because the ammo's better. So, exchanged, yeah, can be exchanged to each Corp LPS. Okay, that's good to know. Personally, I don't use my LP. I accumulate it. I'm working on getting things through the stores eventually, but yep. Yeah, and that's kind of the way I was with mine too. Was just kind of just let it accumulate, and if there was something that I really wanted, then I'd go ahead and do it. But yeah, if I was going to switch, I would probably want to cash that in now, because once I move, it'll be harder to redeem, so without flying all the way back. So. Okay, running incursion site. Yeah, I haven't done any incursion sites, so that makes sense. Yep, I haven't done any of those yet, so. My chief executive panel is the highest, around 150,000. There you go. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what mine was. I've actually spent a bunch of the Caldari. I say I haven't spent any, but I have spent a bunch of it on, I think, like you said, implants and ammo and a couple other things. But yeah, I think that's where I was up around 100,000 when I did the hard grind, because to get up to the level 4 mission agents. But honestly, I don't run level 4 missions that often anymore, so they're so long. So Fed Navy is second with 80,000. Yep. I do not tell what I have. It's because they banned me yesterday's permanently. They banned them. They shouldn't have banned you for that. So this is foul. So let's go with the pyro. Yeah, let's go with the pyro. Oh, I guess we should launch our drones, huh? Actually, probably she's taking them out. Yeah. I need to work on a Mar Menopause ones. Eventually, those are the lowest. Yeah. 400 million skill points just gone. Wow. Just because I'm an honest guy. Well, that sucks. Well, there's 2 more rats I gotta clean up. Yeah, that sucks. We got got plenty of room. Oop. He's only got one roid targeted. What's going on? Spordite, Pyro, Dense Feldspar, too far away. Let's do that. He probably won't be able to target that one, will he? Nope. Gotta be closer. This one. Oops. Don't want to double him up. Don't want to double him up. Alright, we got him straightened out. Come back here to Foul. Foul's good, okay. Personally, I haven't really... I like being in a small, tiny ship. Yeah, either way, from the... Actually, Eve get me bored anyway, yeah. Sucks is the right word, but... As we said before, our generation is not that sensitive. Yeah, sensitive, yeah. Actually, Eve got me bored anyway. Either way, from navies and other agents and locator agents, you can rack up quite a bit of standings and access more features like those locator agents. NPC Corp might have their own perk one way or another. Yep, I agree. I agree. I like being in a small, tiny ship. Don't know if you saw my message about Corp, but again, I love my Corp enough to advert, so calls you need. Yep. Yeah, I may join you there, Blossom. I joined the Beavers because of Rose, and now Rose is gone, so... Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So Rose, so I joined the Drunken Beavers because Rose was part of the Drunken Beavers, and Edward Zerg, thanks for the follow. Follower Gourmet, thanks for that. But yeah, so she left the Drunken Beavers, so like the day after I joined, so which was kind of frustrating. So. But I'm still in there. I haven't really. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. So it's kind of. Yeah, she went to the goons. So, but yeah. So, but that was the reason I joined. I left my 21-year-old corp, which was dead, and was kind of always. I was always kind of struggling with whether to leave or not, and then I joined the Beavers, and then she left the next day because of a conflict. And so yeah, so I was kind of like, well, darn it. So Jackson was also Beaver too. And so, okay. Yeah, Jackson was also Beaver too, and he's since left. So, and so, yeah, so. All right, which one died? Alright, so I think he's already targeting that one, right? No, I think I want this one. Alright. Yep. Will do. Will do. Let me do it before it goes off the screen. What? $1 million ISK? that's stupid. Nah, I'll just add you to my list. It's not the money, it's the principle. You are on my list. Yeah, you're already on my list. That don't make no sense. I'll be damned. See, that's ridiculous. Did they just start this? My God. What a crock. What a crock. Now they're charging me to send mails. If I had sent, you know, that's probably the first mail I've sent all week. If I had sent 50 mails this week, then maybe that would make sense. But come on. Yeah, you are on my contact list, so. Yeah. What else is new? Never a dull moment with CCP. All right. All right. Never a dull moment. Actually, I can remember something like that happened to me many years ago, but it's weird if he is on your contact list. Yeah, that's what that's what it said. Unless you're whitelisted is what it said. But he is whitelisted. So yeah, I don't. It's ridiculous. More ads. Actually, Blossom, I think you got a subscription. I'm probably going to quit here in 10 or 15 minutes, so just FYI. Oh, you didn't need to refund that. Yep. Yeah, Blossom, I'm probably going to quit here in 10 or 15 minutes. In fact, we should probably look and see who's on here, so. See who's on here. Chaos is on. Anarchos is on. We'll probably do Anarchos. He's a lot more fun. I shouldn't say that. Chaos is a lot of fun. But yeah, Narcos is always fun. All right, so yeah, sorry about Cyber. You didn't need to refund that. Just gonna take it out of CCP's hide. Can't believe $1 million. Like really? You want to charge 1,000? Okay, that's fine. And honestly, like I said, I think that's the first Eve mail I've sent all week. So it's not like I'm spamming somebody. But never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. But yeah, you didn't need to refund it, but I appreciate that. Thank you. It's more just the principle of the matter. Actually, let's do this one. Oh, somebody else was mining it.
Is depleted.
Yeah, it's a mail setting. I reduced it to 0 at the moment, but I try to focus on what I'm doing in a whole at the moment so I don't need distractions. I hear that. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because that would upset me if I got a mail and it popped up and I got killed in a wormhole because I was too busy paying attention to the mail. So, which has probably happened. So, all right, looks like we're full. All right, let's take this back. And actually, I'm gonna do what? Yeah. And actually, what we'll do is we'll grab these out of the can. Oh, won't go in the cargo. Oh, yeah, plenty of room. Pop that can. Ooh, why is it both on the same one? That wasn't what I was planning, but okay. If we're actually going to put them both on the same one, we should put them on that one. It's a small setting reducer. That's why I upped it. So, yep. Yeah, no worries. All right, so let's have Kragan. Let's have him unload. My goodness, he's got a lot of stuff. Alright, and then let's have him switch. And let's send him out there with this. We'll clean up these rats. So this way we left the belt the same way we found it, minus a few asteroids. So yeah, so Blossom, don't panic. I'm coming in a catalyst. I'm gonna salvage these guys. Actually, it shows that I'm in the fleet with you, so you probably wouldn't have panicked, but
The asteroid is depleted.
yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I let it run too long. Alright, so let's grab these guys. Man, these are way off. Oh, don't do the micro warp drive. No, 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 no. Don't do the micro warp drive. Oh, there we go. Do the micro warp drive. I honestly have never built... I shouldn't say never. Since I've been back, I haven't built frigate ammo. Because I loot so much frigate ammo that I don't need to build it. So... And that kind of sucks. They didn't give me much. They didn't give me anything. Generic rats. Nothing of value. There you go. Alright. So let's go back and dock. Check on foul. We should really be doing these quarter runs. So yeah, we're almost full. So yeah, so we said we were going to raid a Narcos. Only 10 people streaming eveonline. I don't know what's going on.
The asteroid is depleted.
There it is. Alright, Blossom. So I'm done. I'm going to check out. I see you got your drones out, so you're probably good.
Active.
Let me go ahead and raid a Narcos. A-N-A-R-C-K-O-S. Alright, so thanks for watching, you guys. Oops. I appreciate it. Like I said, I will be streaming over the weekend, but it'll be streaming probably RimWorld. Actually, it will be RimWorld. And so you guys are...
Requested.
Yeah, when I switch between the boxes, whichever one you're watching, if I'm not on it actively, it buffers. And so I think my rig is pushing its limit. So, but yes. So, so if you guys want to join me for the RimWorld ones, that'd be great. If not, that's perfectly fine too. But I will be back Sunday night with eveonline. So, and we'll go from there. So, but yep, thanks again. I appreciate you guys watching. And we will see you Sunday, if not before. So take care. Thanks, Jerry Can. Thanks, Drachenhort. Thanks, Marverick. You have a good night, too. Sleep well.